be a bit judicious here because I don't really want to identify anybody. But you know what? It's like a fucking Piccadilly circus along that towpath today. So much for fucking self-isolating. I do wonder sometimes whether or not the human race does deserve to become extinct. Anyway, boys and girls, it's been a long old day since I started the video earlier, and I had to move all the vehicles back in and close and lock the gates. They're unlocked now because Charlotte's just taken Marley out to do his business. But I had to lock the gates because I was mucking around. We're setting. There's someone else going to. We're setting brewery up outside, and a couple just walked up the road, straight in through the gates up to about here. I said, "Oh, we were just walking down the towpath. We thought we'd walk around, and because we didn't know what this place was." And I felt like saying, "It's the place you're going to fucking die." What is wrong with people? I don't want to sound like I'm overreacting. And here's the thing, right? A very, very simple thing here, boys and girls. With all this lockdown and everything, if we're overreacting, the worst thing that happens is that capitalism takes a hit and our economy is fucked, right? If we're not overreacting, right, we all die. It's as simple as that. So, anyway, been a long day. Been on the phone quite a lot today. Spoke to a journalist who wants to do a thing about home brewing in the Armageddon thing and whatever. And I've had quite a few friends and patients phoning up. Funnily enough, they start by saying, "We're just phoning to see how you are," and then spend about 20 minutes talking about how frightened they are. But look, you know, I understand that. And when you're in a position, or when you're in a role, as I often am, of being the person that people come to, that just seems like natural. And yeah, you know what? I'm a little bit frightened as well. I'm frightened, not ashamed to admit it, because we don't know. And the enormity of this global crisis that we're facing is not anything you can ever be prepared for. You can't prepare yourself for something like that. It's impossible. It really is just a kind of it's the sort of thing that your head can't really, this is another one, your head can't comprehend. And it's a little bit like anyone who's read the Hitchhiker's Guide series. Zaphod had a pair of sunglasses that whenever you're exposed to danger, they just went totally black, so you couldn't see the danger. And there's another bit where Slarty Bartfast, as we've got fucking canoeists, so fucking brilliant. Slarty Bartfast, I don't know if it was Slarty Bartfast, but they appeared on a cricket pitch, and right, and what Ford or someone identified was nobody saw this spaceship land on a cricket pitch because it was such an unusual thing, and it was they employed a SEP, somebody else's problem field. So that's yeah, a bit of a topical thing now, because we all think it's kind of like somebody else's problem. So where are we at? Well, end of the day. Oh, I better show you, just because people are interested in this this little brewery kit that I have here. And the stand, it looks like it should be kind of like all old school, but it's not. It's all made from new wood, apart from this, which was a part of our yeah, hang on, not sure where I was. Might have to do some serious editing here. Oh, she's quite sweet. It is like Piccadilly Circus. And yeah, okay, mates occasionally sort of go down and shout across. That's nice enough, but you know, this isn't social isolating. What was I going to show you? Right, I'm going to edit quite a lot of this, because otherwise I'm just going to do my fucking nutting. Right, go down on the landing stage. If you watch one of the videos from the other day where I was talking about putting in these scaffold poles, don't worry if you can hear that noise. It's not someone having a wee, This is the runoff from the reverse osmosis over there. But I did a video about putting these poles in, and the reason for that I shall show you now. It's not often you have to do this, step down from the landing stage, but as you can see, when the water is going, this here could easily slide underneath here. I don't know, does that make any sense? So the water's only got to drop down probably another few inches, and as you can see down there, well, you could, if I hadn't put that fucking fender in the way, we would quite easily just slide underneath. So that's why that pole there is to stop the boat sliding underneath the landing stage, which wouldn't be a problem while the water's down. But if we was to slide under here, you see, well, hang on, when the water's down, slide under there, and then the water starts filling up again and the boat gets caught under there, and it would just be trapped there forever, or break the landing stage or something, right? So that's why now we have the scaffolding poles. What a lovely evening over the canal. That's beautiful. And yeah, what a lovely, you know, time for a picnic and do some spice and whatever. Yeah. So not a lot done today because I've been talking to a lot of people. And I've got a Zoom meeting tomorrow. Yeah, it is strange times, and we're all going to have to learn to adjust in the interim to a wholly undesirable environment for everybody. So for the end of the second vlog for today, if the weather's nice tomorrow, I'm going to do an outside brew. I might do two, because I've got plenty of malt, loads of different malts. I've got some hops arriving tomorrow, hopefully, and some new yeasts. And I know it's strange that I feel really, I don't know, ambivalent in a sense. I mean, I like to keep people in business, but then, you know, it's the delivery drivers and whatever, so I don't know whether I'm being selfish in wanting to help one business by potentially harming another person. I don't know. I'm trying to mitigate the risks. But tomorrow, anyway, I might do an outside brew if the weather's still nice. That beautiful clear sky. Right, so for now, boys and girls, stay safe. Oh, and if you like this rubbish, please subscribe to the channel and click like and whatever. What did someone say? I've got to say. Oh, about Patreon. I'll put a link underneath for Patreon if you want to chip in and help support some of the stuff that I do, because that stuff still needs to happen, even when we have a global crisis. There are still patients who need supporting. So yeah, God, fuck me, there's more. Jesus Christ! Oh no, that's the two that were over there doing the spice. Okay. Right, later, boys and girls.